Surprise! It's a 2-episode day. How fun is this? Have you experienced some major changes this year, leaving you worried about what the holidays will be like? Has your faith shifted in ways that make the holidays and family gatherings something you're nervous about? Did someone you love die this year, making the holidays something you're dreading? Are you feeling like you'd rather just skip the holidays altogether, but need to keep the peace and go along with it anyways? Do the holidays feel dry and meaningless and you'd like to find ways to make them special again? If you answered yes to any of these, or even the teensiest bit curious, then I want you to head to beckylmccoy.com/spiritual direction-flash sale, or you can just click the link in the show notes. I am majorly discounting my spiritual direction and coaching sessions right now because your spiritual and emotional health throughout the holidays is really important to me. And I want to help make it a really special time, even if it's a really hard one for you this year. Send me a message if you have any questions and enjoy the episode. Feeling in control can give us an illusion of being safe. Safe from loss, safe from trauma, safe from feeling any bad feelings. And when, despite our best efforts, we can't predict or control everything that happens to us, we feel like we failed, or worse, that we are the failure itself. It's an exhausting, defeating cycle that can leave you wondering if being an adult means being either in control or a complete failure. There's got to be a better way. This is Sucker Punched. You've heard me drooling over my favorite cookware. Well, our place is gearing up for their biggest sale ever. Save up to 30% on everything you need to sit down to a nice meal with your nearest and dearest. The smartest kitchen tools, game-changing cookware, and beautifully handmade porcelain tableware. With so many new products and launches this year, they are perfect gifts for the ones you love, yourself included. There's something for all budgets and everyone from home cooks and hosts to design lovers and foodies, really anyone who eats. The sale also includes discounts on items that typically do not see markdowns, including ovenware, the tiny cast iron always pan, the Shabbat set, tableware, and the carafe, while supplies last. Our place believes in the power of home cooking to bring people together. It's why they create cooking essentials that make sharing a meal easier and more joyful. Their products are designed for making and breaking traditions with family, given, chosen, and found. To access the sale and check out the holiday gift guide, head to beckylmccoy.com/ourplace. It was my junior or senior year of college, and I remember the teary, frustrated call to my mom. Why are people so difficult? Why can't they be predictable like equations? Fun fact, if you didn't know, I was a physics major in college. I laugh now, but I also have some of the same fears. What if I fail in my relationships because I can't predict and choose the outcome? What if the other person doesn't respond how I expect? Taking risks that can result in failure are terrifying, not because I might not win or might not be right or might not succeed. Those aren't really the opposites of failure. I'm afraid to fail because it's proof that I might not be in control. If I was in control, things would always turn out the way I hoped. If I was in control, I'd never be disappointed. If I was in control, the list could go on and on. I lived for a long time under the delusion that I had the option of being in complete control of all aspects of my life. It took a lot of disappointment in big ways to start to let go of that. My husband could not have prevented either of his bouts with cancer. My first teaching job didn't work out the way I expected. Buying a house, going to grad school, having kids, none of those things force the hand of life feeling how we want to. We can't control most of what happens in our lives. We can't stop the people we love from dying. As I wrestled with all of this, praying to release the need for control, confessing when I inevitably failed to let it go, someone, a therapist probably, told me 3 words that changed everything. It's just data. Failure is just information for next time. When that project at work doesn't go how you expect, it doesn't mean you're no longer an expert in your field. It just means you'll have to do something different next time you try. When that friendship or relationship doesn't work out, it's an opportunity to see where you may need to grow, to make room for someone in your life, and to be a good friend for someone else in the future. I still absolutely hate that I can't control the outcomes of things. I can't guarantee my kids will lead long, happy, and healthy lives. I can't promise I'll never say something awkward or hurtful. I can't guarantee weather, and I'm never certain if what I put into my shopping cart is what will show up in my grocery order. And I can't always predict how the movie will end. Hating to fail isn't about needing to win. Winning is fun, super fun. Love to win. But being in control feels safe. It's like an emotional security blanket, one that will smother you if you're not careful. So here I am, a girl sitting in front of a microphone, begging you to remember that failure doesn't mean anything more than data. And the more you release control, the more you'll learn. Absolute control leaves no room for curiosity. Here are the 3 books to help you get really good at failing. Mindset by Dwek. What Do You Do with a Problem by Kobi Yamada. How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big by Scott Adams. You'll find links to these along with a full transcript of this episode at beckylmccoy.com/podcast/79. Save up to 30% on everything you need to sit down to a nice meal with your nearest and dearest at Our Place's Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. Our Place creates beautiful, functional products that are designed for making and breaking traditions with family that's given, chosen, or found. To access the sale and check out the holiday gift guide, head to beckylmccoy.com/ourplace. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to follow Sucker Punched in whichever podcast app you used. If you're already a regular listener, please rate and review Sucker Punched in your podcast app. Share this episode with a friend and let me know what you think. You can find me on my website at beckylmccoy.com or on Twitter and Instagram at beckylmccoy. Get my 4 mantras for when I'm overwhelmed at beckylmccoy.com/4mantras. And as a bonus, you'll get sneak peeks into future projects as well as early access to future events and retreats. If you found this episode encouraging or helpful, share it with a friend. And remember, it's okay to fail. It's just a great opportunity to be curious and try differently next time. You're doing great.